read this. I came across this on Hip Hop Heads Reddit. So the title is Hip Hop A&R Manager Almighty M80 cuts ties with Canibus, detailing bad business dealings in lengthy Facebook group post. Failure to do Chino XL and Canibus LP, Stu Banga's LP, Biz Hits cover album with Ross May from Bars and Guitars. So this person says, so guys, I rarely use Facebook because it's rather dull, but the one time I go to Facebook to check to see if there's any new info on Chino XL, I come across a post by M80 or Matthew Markoff within Canibus Group. Normally M80 is updating Canibus fans on his movements and new music. So this guy posts about Canibus, and while we're at it, let's so I have a better idea. See what Canibus looks like. Alright, this is Canibus. Okay. Don't tell me he has that pissing guy tattooed on his arm. Wait, is that really what? Oh no. Holding a mic? Looks like it's holding a cock. Is he holding a thick, veiny cock? What the fuck kind of a tattoo is that? He's a Jamaican-American rapper. About.com placed him at number 32 on their list of top 50 MCs of our time, 87 to 2007. While 2012, the source placed him number 44 on their list of top 50 lyricists of all time. So he was respected at one point. When was that other list? In 2012. So up until like 2012, he was somewhat respected. I doubt he made many lists beyond 2012, but I may be wrong. So seems to have always gotten in beefs. Beef with LL Cool J, beef with Wyclef. Wyclef produced the majority of the tracks on Canibus. Williams blamed him for general dissatisfaction with Canibus and cut ties with him, going as far as to say Wyclef on the title track of his second album, 2000 BC. You mad at the last time? I apologize for it. Yo, I can't call it. Motherfucking Wyclef spoiled it. 2000 BC featured first collaboration with Canibus, Corrupt Rascals, and Killer Priest, a rap supergroup collectively known as The Horsemen. Though following 2000 BC's release, it had been announced that the group would be releasing an album. These plans never materialized. Though much bitterness between Canibus and Wyclef Jean remained for a period of time, the two artists finally settled their differences. At the end of 2004, they have since worked together on two remixes of the Macho Montano song Carnival Survivors. Okay, so he's caught on to do his own thing. Let's fast forward to Army service. Okay, 2002, Canibus signed up for the United States Army. In 2005, I interviewed Canibus, stated I enlisted because I wanted to get away from the music. I wanted to do something that gave me a separate definition from what I had done all through my teens and 20s. I was 28 when I enlisted. In 2004, he was caught smoking cannabis and was subsequently discharged. That is ironic. What is this? Canibus versus Disaster. Canibus completed his first rap battle for King of the Dot in 2012. Canibus participated in the first two rounds before pulling out a notepad to read his bars during the third round after admitting defeat and wishing to recite what he said were 30 pages of rhymes that he failed to memorize. A fake open letter attributed to Canibus appeared on Tumblr, though it was later debunked by his manager. Canibus later released an official statement. Okay, I don't know what. This has nothing to do with anything. So that's just a little bit about Canibus. So this guy that posts Canibus updates for Canibus Group, which is a group of Canibus fans, he posted a status in the group that stated, "Today was officially my last day working with Canibus. Thank you to all the fans who have been truly appreciative for all my efforts over the past 15 plus years. Your support has not gone unnoticed. Rip Chino XL." This today is the craziest day in hip hop, and you go in, drop this news the day Chino XL dies, man. This is really jacked up, bro. Like, I'm sure there's stuff that goes on behind the scenes we don't see, but damn, man, we've been waiting on the collab so long, and then this happens, man. For real, I feel like I'm done with all this stuff. Pissed. Man, this guy's pissed. A member asked him what had happened, and his reply was, Biss got paid in full to do an album produced by Stu Bangos from a third-party label 4 years ago and didn't do one song. Biss got paid 2.5 years ago to do a full acoustic Biss Hits cover album with Ross May from Bars and Guitars and has not recorded a single song nor been in contact to coordinate any works with Ross. Biss got paid a year and a half ago to do the Biss and Chino album, and while Chino has been on top of all his contractual obligations, Biss is over a year behind schedule, and the label that advanced the money is sick of all his lies and excuses. What label is fronting Canibus money to make records? Like, does he sell? Literally told the label he didn't record the songs because he believed the world was going to end, but that didn't stop him from reporting to his job as an HVAC technician every day. Oh man. Biss and Chino stood to make 6 figures from the release, tour, merch, and Biss still chose to go work a normal job. Well, man, if he wants to work a normal job, let him do it. Then Biss was paid to promote the release of the SLICC vinyls on his IG for 1 month and made one post and refused to do the rest, citing vinyls as out of style, acetate productions of music. Like a true fucking moron. It's your album, idiot. I mean, yeah, it sounds like Biss has been kind of like not giving a fuck about his rap career for a long time, right? like he tried to join the army in 2004 because he was tired of it then. In October 2021, I gave Bis 30K cash and told him I would pay him every month whatever he made at his job just to become a rapper again. Where does this guy get his money? From October 21 to 22, I made him his work salary times 2.8, and this fucking piece of fuck still chose to go work a normal job versus just being Canibus the rapper. I don't have a problem with anyone who wants to quit rap and work a normal job if that's what your heart desires, but I do have a problem with using me, a person whose name is respected in the industry, to yap people for money and not deliver the goods. So yeah, this dude was out here putting his neck out for Canibus, getting him paid to do an album produced by this guy named Stu Bangus, getting him paid to do acoustic Bis Hits cover album, getting him paid to do the Chino album, also paying him every month, but this dude still seems to not want to rap. I mean, it seems like he could actually make a living rapping, but he would rather not. This dude must just hate rapping, which is fine. If you hate rapping, that's fine. But at the same time, he's stringing our man M80, almighty M80, by the toes, making him think that he wants to be a rapper and then not committing to it fully. Like, if you're going to be a rapper, if you're going to hire people to do your work, to work for you, to make your rap career, you got to go all in too, because these people you hire are all in. So you got to be all in too. So I don't blame M80 here for cutting ties. Then Bis teamed up with a cryptocurrency weirdo, hence why his IG page looks like complete fuckery instead of sticking to the plan and just releasing music and making times 2 plus what he would make at work every year. Clearly, Canibus didn't become a crypto millionaire like his friend promised, and I'm sure whoever ordered merch from that other Canna site or bought a Canibus NFT or Canibus Bitcoin probably regrets it. So not only is Canibus just like not focused and taking people's money and not delivering on the promises, but he is also doing crypto scams. So that makes me really just dislike the fella. I don't tolerate business fuckery when I'm 2 feet in the game and get that. Yeah, this guy's 2 feet in the game, and Canibus, you gotta be all in, Canny. You gotta be all in, bus. Come on, man. What the fuck are you doing, Canibus? Eminem called this. Eminem knew this from the beginning. You're a fool. This is why we listen to Eminem, because he knows who the real, he's got a real good radar of who the fuck boys are, even back then. I don't tolerate business fuckery when I'm 2 feet in the game and getting better year after year, and he has a pinky toe still in the shit. Let him become an adult and man up for his own bullshit for the first time in his entire life. Mind you, Bis doesn't owe me a single solitary dollar, but I'm not going to stand by while he makes a mockery of the last few people that actually want to partake in ensuring new Canibus music gets released. Goddamn shame he became a weirdo recluse, unwilling to even do the job he's paid for. A Bis Chino album would have been nice. Also, Stu Bangus produced album. I need to listen to some more of his shit, but the few albums I randomly played on Spotify were good. Canibus has always been weird. That's kind of been my impression too. Randomly seeing Canibus repair some shit in my apartment building would jump scare the shit out of me. He believed the world would end, but that didn't stop him. Yeah. He believed the world would end. I wonder why he thinks the world's gonna end. Yeah, anyone who believed in Canibus past 2007 is a moron. I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Even 2012, whatever publication put him in the best lyricist in 2012, that they were kind of tripping. Even that was pretty late. Acetate records wear out hella fast. It's also shady to pass it off as regular vinyl $40 copy. Someone as big as Canibus should have had a real pressing. I don't know why they would cheap it out. I don't like that. Anyone who saw the battle with Dish should know Canibus has consistency issues, maybe a drug problem and mental health problems. I would be hiring a therapist if that was my client. With the history, is anyone surprised here? Then you tell everyone personal shit on Facebook fan group as an A&R. Damn, this is bad. Bis is done. Big fan of his work, but that was tough to read. These old heads are really just, they're dying and they're losing their mind. It's kind of sad out here.